Record is on. Do you see the recording button in the upper bar?
So let me say one thing real quick since it's recording. George, I'm sorry. I'm done. Where'd Art go?
It's 6:59. We normally start about 7:15 or so because we're always late. But we're not now. So welcome to episode 10 of the Find the Day Throwdown edition. Spawned from Audi Club's Find the Day blog post series, we created competition between a panel comprised of car aficionados and myself, your host for today, Bill Cho. My co-host, George Acorn, is running around the Finger Lakes in New York in Project e-tron, so if you see a cyan beige e-tron with bikes all over it, give him a wave. Tonight's guests are from Nothing Leaves Stock, a shop in Coopersburg, PA, and my go-to guys. First up, Josh Paashaus, bearded owner and founder of NLS and the popular car show Cult Classic. He's a returning guest, so he may have an advantage over the other guys. Plus, he's their boss. Two, our second one is Adam Strunk, bespectacled. I knew I was going to screw that up. Bespectacled guru and builder owner of a Mark V all-wheel drive 2.5 turbo, isn't it? I know. Just ignore me, rabbit. He's participated in one of Audi Club's premier events, Quattro de Mayo, hosted by our Audi Club Georgia. And our third guest today is Emmett Fox. He's our balding master who almost always gets assigned to my car, so he may or may not like me. We'll find out. Because I am solo this week, I have a special guest who will not be playing, but rather be there to give background on some of the cars. Art Mason is crazy in a good way. He's a lover of Scotch. He owns some of the worst car choices ever. He's an airline pilot, but a car lover who has written for Hagerty and other car magazines, and is also a concours judge for Ferrari and Lotus. Now, Art, I got all of this from Josh, so you can blame him for anything that's wrong.
It's all made up.
It's all made up.
Fake. Everything's fake.
His name's not even Art Mason.
The categories this week are Audi under 50,000. Our second one is modified unlimited. And the third one is old school unlimited also. We are broadcasting real time on Facebook Live, so we invite viewers to weigh in on the competition via the comments below. The winner of our panel vote will enjoy bragging rights for 7 whole days as the distinguished Find the Day master. One last thing, this program is brought to you by Audi Club North America. Audi Club has been a supporter and driver of the Audi enthusiast community for decades, with events ranging from driving schools to social gatherings all over the country and Canada. It also publishes Quattro magazine for enthusiasts 4 times a year. If you consider yourself an Audi aficionado, please join the club. Head over to audiclubna.org and click on the Join tab. We'd love for you to be part of it. So with that, let's get started. Now, does everybody remember how to share screens and whatnot?
Sure do.
All right, Josh, you're up. First category is Audi vehicles 50,000 or under. Let's get started. Now, does everybody remember how to share a screen? Okay, who is? Somebody's got to mute your
phone volume.
Turn it down.
Art.
Art.
Vehicles 50,000 or under. Oh my God! Hey, somebody mute your video, please. Somebody's got to mute your phone volume.
Turn it down.
What's that?
Huh? What?
God. Oh my God! Somebody mute your video, please. Hey, this is the first time I'm doing solo. Don't get me fired.
All right, you need phone volume down. Down reception.
You have to turn that off.
Oh my God!
Right? Is that right? No, you got to turn off the Facebook thing. Why don't I do this? Get rid of Facebook. There we go. Now just go back to Zoom. Don't do Facebook. Sorry. Back in my room. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Sorry for that delay.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
No problem, Art. That's why we love you.
All right.
So I think we were at Josh.
Yes.
First category. Take her away.
All right. So mine takes some explaining.
Oh God.
So I don't see any damage on it, but there's not many pictures. But the price is crazy cheap for a crazy car. And since we have $50,000 or under, I figure I have $48,000 to put into it. So hopefully it's still there.
It's an Audi R8.
That's
Okay.
Wikipedia. Okay.
Nope. It is a RS6 V8 twin turbo. Buy it now for $1,100.
Oh, there's nothing
Jesus
wrong with that car.
Wait. Stay right there. Let me take a screenshot of this $1,100 R8. Go ahead.
And so I figure it's $1,100. It's a V8 twin turbo. Oh, I don't want no.
Unlock your free download today.
Fine. So it's actually looks in pretty good shape for being a auction car.
Man, that thing was at the bottom of a lake or something.
And why didn't you buy it now, Josh, for $1,100?
I mean, look at it.
Who's sensible, Emmett? Who's sensible?
I mean, I'm not art. It says
But you're
front end
Josh.
damage, but look it. I mean, there's a grill missing. Everything else looks fine. It runs. It drives.
$48,000 grill right there.
Yeah, probably. So this is my 50,000 and under pick because you don't see them much. It's $1,100, and you could have $4,800 or $48,000 more to fix it up.
You probably
You're gonna need it.
I like the idea of throwing 48,000 good dollars after 1,000 bad.
Yeah, that's the way to do that.
Oh, Josh.
What?
Am I going to see this in the shop next week?
No.
So
No.
what does it say about it? What's the story on this car?
It's an auction site, so it really doesn't say much. You know, it's just
Say anything about whether it runs or not?
Yeah, it runs and drives. It has a key. It is a salvage title, but the whole car looks relatively solid. I don't know why it says it's front end damaged because I don't see anything.
Those grills.
Missing that grill.
The
Oh
grills.
no! Look it! It's right below it.
There, found that grill. Saved you $48,000.
That's just the
So
watermark.
Jacob from Kansas City says, "Wow, $1,100 RS6 equals $20,000 in repairs."
Still under 50K though. How about that?
Right, that's what I figured. You know.
Okay.
So that's my 50,000. I mean, it's got some miles on it, but still, you know, it doesn't look bad. I mean, it needs headlights to be buffed out and put the grill back in that's laying on the floor.
If they don't run it over when they pick it up with the rollback.
With a forklift.
Yeah, you get a forklift for $1,100.
I don't think we don't have a forklift class.
Does
I mean, the wipers look like they're kind of messed up, but yeah, whatever.
They're in service position.
They're halfway in service position.
They're in half service. You service one of them at a time.
I mean, the engine bay looks like it's all there. It's a little dusty, but it's
Except that front cover.
Yeah.
Probably
Oh, that's
$1,000
right.
to
That's
start
right.
with.
I mean, that's probably $1,000 by itself.
Were the, I guess we couldn't. I mean, there were interior shots, but you couldn't tell if it was in a flood or not.
I don't know.
If it runs and drives, is there a shot of like the actual instrument cluster with all the lights?
No, just the mileage thing.
Too bad we can't smell it.
All the lights
Yeah,
are
just
on.
that. They don't have a check engine light or ABS light or anything else on.
Yeah, because they're not showing that part of the.
Yeah.
the game.
We all know
Like,
all of the
yeah,
lights
like-
are on. The LCD screen doesn't work.
Right. But it's still. I mean, that motor alone's worth more than $1,100.
Sure.
If it actually is good.
It runs.
Yeah, well, a lot of things run.
You can run with a rod
Doesn't
knob.
mean they're drivable.
So
Anyway, you got
okay.
48 grand to make it drivable. So
and
that's
you're
not
gonna need
bad.
every penny of it.
Probably.
Now, is it better to buy this or better to buy a $40,000 RS6?
You could get a really nice RS6 for 48 grand. I saw a lot of them in my searches.
You can have two of them.
Probably. But think about it. You could fix it up and have one for $8 grand.
No, I think Bill's onto something, man. You buy two, you get a nice one, and you
Buy
get
a
a
parts car with it.
Because you'll need it.
Yeah.
You still have money left over for this particular one, so you can have
Yeah,
three of them.
I mean, what about that minivan back there?
What's
My
the
brother had
power
one
limit
like
for
that.
a
He
limits
flipped it.
car?
I don't think Audi makes that.
No. All right. Well, that's my
Alrighty.
choice.
Thank you, Josh, for your choice of our 50,000 under. Adam, you are up to bat.
All right. Let's see if I can do this.
Do you have a $1,200 R6?
No. I chose to spend some money on a pretty badass car. Let me see if I can share this. It is a 20. Can you see that?
Oh.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. 2014 Audi RS7 Prestige package
Nice.
for $44K. Left myself a little bit of room for tuning and probably some exhaust and stuff like that.
That's not bad price. How many miles on it? 55?
54,572.
It really is not that much money.
You'd be surprised. There's a lot of these cars. There's quite a few of them when you move the bar down to sub 60K. And I remember when the Fortitude guys showed up at the shop with one of these a couple years ago, and we kind of just spent the afternoon taking hell rides in it. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying that out loud.
No, that's fine. That was the red one.
Well, you can't say
Yeah,
hell.
the red one.
Yeah, the red one. So I think that was Will, Mr. Barber.
Yes.
So Will was there. We tried doing launch control like 20 times.
Yeah.
I figured that out. I figured out how to do launch control. That was my first RS7 driving an R7, and it was brutal.
Yeah, that was a good Tuesday.
It
Yeah.
was a good Tuesday. Best day at work ever, eh?
Yeah, it was a good one. It's definitely up there in the books, man. But yeah,
Well, it's
Killer
cool to know that you can get one of those for 45 grand. That's not bad at all.
right? Kind of changes things.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
And like what software on these things is like 600 or 700 horsepower.
Oh yeah, they're a beast with software alone, even without anything else.
Right. So I saved some money for software and probably an exhaust system and an intake.
I like it.
Fair enough.
It's all as George says, it's Mennonite spec. Black on black on black.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Several Mennonite.
Okay. So this is yes, okay. That was actually pretty funny there, Emmett.
So that's the jam. I
So
don't
where's
know.
this car located?
It is in Orlando, Florida. Somebody should go scoop that up.
Oh no, nope. Florida, not getting it.
Nuh-uh.
Not going to Florida.
Not going to Florida. Hey, what's that red one? Anyway, so yes, we're concentrating on this black one here and not the red ones that are up in the header there.
Oh, that
Red
was
red.
my backup.
There's
I had a
blue one.
backup too.
What about that gray one? I would have gone with gray.
There
Oh,
was a
the
lot of good color choices, man.
Leonardo one over there? Yeah,
Yeah.
that one there for
All
49.
under 50K.
Wow.
Look at all these.
Dude, you should have picked this one.
Yeah, you
We're
would
all
have
gonna
had
be
40
driving on
bucks
our
left, man.
I like the gray. I'll give you that. It was a back. I like the all black one.
Yeah, for sure. Nah.
Yep, Adam's Mennonite then. That's it.
Oh, okay, the gray's not bad though.
No, that I probably would have voted for that one if it was your choice, but
Well, it's my choice, so
it's your choice.
you don't get
Get
it.
out of here, Bill.
Yeah.
Deal with it, Bill.
No, you like it or you leave.
Leave your own broadcast.
Yep. Did you get a picture of that or not?
I did get a picture of it. Thank you very much.
Great, cool. So that's
Okay.
my pick.
Well, that was a RS7 for under 50 grand. I mean, pretty hard to beat. I think Josh just went blank. But anyway,
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. How do I do this?
I don't know how you do this.
That's what happens when you pick $1,000 RS6.
Yeah.
Can't afford to keep your lights on.
the gremlins have jumped over and are now infecting your computer. So,
All right.
all right, Emmett.
I'll be
Well,
back.
Josh tries to figure out how to get back online.
All right.
Let's see your choice.
Okay. So, because I like constantly working on stuff
The Lotus.
and kicking myself in the groin, I've chosen this RS4, which is a B5.
Whoa.
As we know, can be needy and problematic. But it's a cool color, and it's cheap. and it's got proper wheels and tires on it, and it's a little dinged up, so I felt it would be a perfect daily driver to drive hard and not really worry too much about.
Just a B5 RS4, which is probably worth what, 60 grand over here.
It's worth 23,000 pounds.
That's just that's their price.
$32,000 plus shipping. That's not bad, right?
I didn't think so. And it's
Still
good
40
wood
grand,
green, which is a color I wasn't even aware of until I found this.
It's good.
It is
Good
good
color.
and wood.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, B5s, despite their
B5.
reputation, have always been something I've liked.
Art likes
They-
it. We're in
they can-
trouble.
Really fast and super maintenance heavy. And if you like to work on stuff instead of driving it, a B5 2.7 turbo is for you.
That is a
Now,
nice.
like-
So, let me
That's my
preface this
story.
before anybody else starts typing
Ooh.
in that this is not old enough to import. Emmett has.
It's right-hand drive. Did anybody notice that?
Yeah.
I'd noticed that. I'll get used to it. I drove a postal truck for a summer.
Emmett has an exception this week because he was not paying attention when I was at the shop yesterday.
Yeah,
telling
that's true.
everybody
I'm
the
going to go
rules.
with that.
So,
And here's the
but
thing. They do exist in the U.S., so there's a way, one way or the other.
yes, there are. We just
done.
a couple of
Showing
them
the
just sold.
swag.
He told us not to worry about the rules anyway, man. Just
I know the rules. The rules are just there.
Yeah,
Right?
some guy said that.
They're
Me.
more like guidelines.
I did. I told you that.
If one's already been brought in under show and display, then it's real easy for the next 5 guys to do it.
I would trust what Art says about importing things.
Yes, I would, because Art's got. Do you still have that 924 Art?
2 of them.
You have to see. What do we say about the bad choices? But I'm also in the same boat because I would make the same bad choices.
Yeah.
All right, so nice job there, Emmett.
Thank you.
That's a solid pick.
That is a very solid pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose.
I'm not a big wagon guy, but in that color with those wheels on it, it looks good.
It does,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, Emmett, you can stop sharing your screen. Oh, wait.
Maybe I can.
All right, I got a shot. I got a screenshot of this.
Good.
Yes, sir.
All right. So how do I stop?
Oh,
I see it. Never mind.
wait, Emmett. I saw a flash between screens.
Oh,
Was
yeah?
that your historic car?
I'm not really sure what you're referring to.
Don't look at his other screens.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
No.
you probably
All right,
don't wanna
no
do that.
problem. I'm not saying I had the exact same car, but
Well,
no problem.
I'll
That's why
flip it
I
for you.
have backups.
Can you flip them so they're not for the same category anymore?
Yeah.
Does that count?
You may be onto something.
Huh.
All right, so I'm going to try to find mine now. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I know I haven't started sharing my screen yet, but all right. So several years back, when I was working with George at Fortitude, one of the last long-term cars that he had was this.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, that
Yeah.
popped up in my searches.
Okay. So this is a 2014 TT S-Line competition.
Doesn't have enough cylinders.
No, it's missing one.
Yes, I know, but it's such a
It's
badass
a
car.
swoopy Golf R.
It is such a badass car. Sonoma Orange.
A Golf R with poor vision.
Right. If you like hitting your head and you will like Golf R's, buy this car.
I was just gonna say that. Every time you get out, you're gonna smack your head into the roof.
I don't know. I absolutely love this car. I mean, when he first told me about it, you know, it was DSG, it was 4-cylinder. I was, wasn't too impressed with it until I actually saw it. The color sold me, but then after driving it around for a while, I absolutely fell in love with this car.
What's the name of that color?
The color's cool. I'll give you that.
Man,
But
you guys are tough.
it's still a TT.
I like the wing. I'm a
But
big
it's a-
fan of wings.
At least Bill's got good hair for it, though. You know.
Yes, I do. I got my COVID cut going on here, which means I haven't had a haircut in weeks. But
Jeez.
this
I had a
is pretty
haircut tonight. I
badass.
don't know what you losers are talking about.
I don't care what you guys say. I love this car. This car
Much.
is fantastic. I would buy it in a heartbeat. You could buy it for 32 grand, so you have 18,000 to put that extra cylinder in.
Yeah, you can add a cylinder for
you can add a cylinder.
$7,000.
I saw them make a clip for
Since
that.
we're adding and fixing up cars as we're going along,
Eh.
but I love it.
You
Wait,
can add a cylinder for 18 grand to that.
Get
Gotta give me
Josh's
a
$1,000 RS6 and put the motor in that.
Nah, it points the wrong way.
You can twist things and weld things and cut things.
Yeah.
all you technical guys.
That'd be like putting a 2.7 turbo in a Rabbit.
Hasn't that been done too?
Josh was gonna.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll put it in there. Adam wires it.
Yeah,
I
I'll do
hear
that.
that a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so are we ready to vote?
Oh, we vote now.
Yes, we vote now because Art is not playing.
How does the voting work?
Okay, hang on. So I'm glad we have Art on just in case we do have a tie.
I've already got a choice. Am I allowed to vote or am I a tiebreaker?
No, you can vote also. So who votes for Josh's $1,100 RS6?
Nah.
Nobody, not even Josh.
I like bad ideas, but
What about the under $50,000 RS7 Prestige?
I'm
And the
I'm
night spec.
man. That's where I'm at.
I do like that car.
wait, did Josh not even vote for his own choice?
No, he did not.
No.
I
I
tell
like
you
this car a
something.
lot, and it would be a great daily driver. And Lolo would love the back seat, and it's stupid fast, but I'm not
You
voting.
could
for it.
fit so much dog hair in that thing.
You could. And Josh, she wouldn't care anyway.
Nah, she don't.
Right?
She's laying right next to me doing nothing.
All right. I have a feeling about
Emmett.
this one.
Yeah, all the
Emmett's
votes right here.
P5 RS4 Avant.
I vote for this one.
I vote for it.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
you nailed it.
Hey,
All right.
Emmett wins the round. Nice job, Emmett.
Sorry, Bill. We don't even vote on yours.
Yeah, we're not going to vote for mine because you bastards don't like
It's a PT.
style and whatever. Sophistication.
Hairstyling.
It's a TT.
All right, fine.
Nobody likes hairstyles.
Nobody. You know what?
Aaron.
Don't make me regret inviting you guys.
Oh, you're bound to have that.
I know. You know, just so y'all don't stick stickers on my car the next time it's there for service.
All out of butt stuff stickers.
All right, round number 2. We are doing modified unlimited class. So, Mr. Paashaus, what's your choice?
So mine's a puzzle.
Oh my God. like you have to put it together, or we have no clue what it is.
Both.
You have to put it.
It's a riddle. We have to guess what the car is.
Adam
Yeah,
has to
go
put
ahead.
it together.
It's somewhere in the world. It's an Audi. It's a puzzle. It's a replica, but it has all the correct pieces from the original to go on.
On a Fiero chassis?
No, that's Art's car.
Testarossa.
It's an authentic replica.
It's an authentic replica.
Yeah, it's a replica, but it has all the guts that are correct.
The realest fake car ever.
Yeah.
Original reproduction.
Go on.
I had to restart stuff, so it might be a little weird.
Do a thing.
All right, puzzle car.
Do.
Oh, I saw this one.
Oh, yes, I've seen this one too. All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hang
So
Wait, don't move. Go ahead. All yours, Josh.
So it's a replica, but it's a Kevlar body, so it's a solid replica. It is semi-modernized, 5-cylinder turbo. It
What kind of
has all the
manifold was
right.
that?
What?
What was that wacky intake manifold thing? Is that a mock-up?
No, that's a coolant.
Oh, it's still a manifold.
Yes.
Manifold.
Adam's welds are better. But when you get to like all the parts, like
Well, it's a good thing that this is unlimited.
right. So I mean, it's got the right control arms. It's got the right setup in it. It's. I feel like I'm losing already.
No, I'm into it. So far,
Cool.
I'm being quiet because I'm into it.
I'm looking at the photos, trying to figure out what we would do with it.
So I mean, it's got the right brake calipers. It's got the right spindles, the right suspension.
I like the wheels. I'm sold.
Yeah, it's got the right rear. It's got basically everything to build it. It's got. I mean, it's got the right intake manifold.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I mean, that's pretty gnarly.
It's a
I mean,
cool
that
parts pile.
to even find that manifold, I don't even know where you'd search.
Look at that one-piece front end. That's pretty cool.
What's the price on it?
No price. You have to call.
You have to call, but it went up for auction like 2 months ago, something like that, and it didn't sell for 65. But I mean, look at that manifold and the ITBs and everything. I mean, it's just like it's you.
Yeah, that's a bunch of really cool stuff that needs to be assembled, and probably.
Is that a whole box of electronics there too?
Yeah, it's got a full standalone setup that's brand new. So it's got a twist of like all the old parts mixed with new stuff, and what he has there could be really, really good.
It looks like the most of putting the car back together comes with it.
Almost everything except for a couple like interior pieces and stuff. But for the most part, it's all there, just in boxes.
Wow.
Whenever I see something like this, I wonder why the project got stalled in the first place.
That's a good question, especially if all the parts are there.
Because they don't have an unlimited budget.
They'll sell it for an unlimited amount, but they won't finish it.
But so like obviously the radiators are aluminum, all the dry sump stuff's different. It's all like the newer stuff, but it's all right there as like a Kevlar body, a shortened body, all the right suspension stuff that is correct for the car, the right brakes, the right engine. Yeah, the exhaust manifold is custom, but I would say 80% of it is how it should have been.
Is that bodywork readily available from some vendor?
I'm pretty sure they are.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I mean, somebody's
money.
going to make something, right? Does anybody know out in Facebook land?
I don't know, but it's not fiberglass. It's true Kevlar, yellow weave Kevlar.
All right.
Seems bad.
So that's the real deal.
Yeah, that
Like it.
is slightly a step above my my modified one. So nice job, Josh.
Good stuff.
What you got for us, Adam?
Just
Oh, okay. Well, my unlimited pick here. Where's the thing, Majig? Where the hang on, bear with me here. I forgot how I was doing it. I saw this thing on a show on TV a while back. It's kind of an oddball, but it's got cool stuff going on. This is a Dunkavort.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
that's
GTO RS Naked Carbon Edition.
Oh, naked carbon.
Yeah, the whole thing.
You had me at naked.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had me at carbon, but
Yeah, Josh and Carbon, put Bill and Josh together, you get this.
I don't think the nose is long enough on it.
yeah, that thing is really long.
Yeah, you thought the M Coupe looked like a clown shoe. Look at that thing.
Right. Remember how we were talking about driving a 7-inch dick earlier? This is definitely that.
You win the manhood battle, Adam. Remember with this.
The Family
7
Guy
inches
episode,
ass.
where you're just driving in and out of the tunnel. You know, that's this car.
In and out. Yep.
But it's every piece is carbon fiber, and then they jammed a 2.5 TFSI out of a TTRS in it.
Enough said.
Oh,
Yeah. So you only have to spend $234,000, but it's like
heat shield.
it's yeah, and
I
then
wonder, like, what transmission are they using with that motor facing that way?
I have no idea.
It could be any of, I mean, a 1.8T from the,
I guess any four cylinder compatible trans.
and just lock the diff.
So it's kind of wild looking. It's got some weird roof that kind of makes it look chintzy when it's on, but I think it's got a good engine, and who
That
can
roof
say
is
no to a
terrible.
complete carbon fiber car?
It's got an awesome engine.
Yeah,
I think that's. I mean, even I would drive this thing if I could fit in it.
that's another question too.
That's-
I don't
yeah.
Top down, and you can fit in it.
Make sure you have some of that lube ready to go.
Oh boy,
Oh boy.
Only $234,000.
cockpit lube.
You need to get rid of that roof, though. That roof is terrible.
This is the picture I like because it doesn't have the rag roof on, and I think it looks kind of bad with the roll bar peeking out the top.
I think the roof is like an emergency thing that if you get stuck in the rain, you can pull over real quick and throw it on.
Yeah, I think that would end up like balled up in the corner of my garage somewhere.
Yeah, just bring an umbrella.
Just put it on the floor, Adam, instead of carpeting.
There you go. I use the top to catch the oil leaks.
Okay, according to this, some of them have Tremix in them, and some have like rehabbed Audi. Was it 016 transmission?
Oh, the 016 trans, yeah.
Yeah.
And some have Tremix, according to something I'm looking at right here.
So this, I don't know. This said 8 of 15. So they've only made 15 of the RS and naked carbon, or maybe just the RS model entirely. 400 brake horsepower right out of the box, and we all know you can turn that up.
I
Two-wheel
definitely
drive.
dig this.
Yeah.
Art would crank it to 11.
Heck yeah, I mean,
Per his shirt he was wearing earlier today, exactly.
Yeah, why didn't you wear that? The Spinal Tap shirt.
I wanted to give homage to the six-wheel Tyrrell. Sorry.
what?
I had one of those things as a kid. I love a remote control car.
Yeah, me too. The Tamayo one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that was wired, so you had to follow it around because that's what we did back in our days, guys.
That's
Had a wire that went from the remote all the way down to the car. We'd have to follow it around.
Clearly, we're from the generation of big hair there, Bill, right?
The toy you had before that was like a stick and a rock.
No, it was a hula hoop and a stick, and you rolled it.
You just rolled it. It's a wagon wheel rim, and we just
Yeah, you just rolled that around town in the dusty street.
Metal from around a barrel.
In a divoting stick.
Metal barrel strap.
Yeah.
Oh,
I used to play in an old drag slip and roll people down the hill with it.
All right, old man.
Nope, I would vomit.
I feel
hurt.
Just think about that. I'm going to vomit. All right, Emmett. Let's see
All
what
right.
you have for your unmodified. Your
Oh boy.
modified unlimited.
Unmodified limited.
Well,
I think mine's going to fall in that category, but we'll
here's
see.
the thing. All right, so the last two cars I have could possibly flip flop, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. It's even though this is unlimited, my choice is fairly leaves a lot of room.
It's $1,000 RS6.
Nope, it's a little better than that.
At least I made an impression.
So just so we're clear, both remaining categories are unlimited, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All right, so I'm gonna flip them so that hopefully Bill and I won't accidentally have the same thing.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're going to show it, so that's fine. I have backups.
No
Backups.
crossed
Yeah, all right,
swords.
so here's this.
Across the streams.
No crossed swords.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
So this is looks
Oh, I
like
like
a hard,
that.
Oh,
hard-ridden and put away wet Audi 80 race car. That is not a lot of money.
Wait, keep it right there. Scroll back down. I'm sorry. Scroll back up so I can
Oh,
get the picture. Thank you. Yeah, this is the exact one I picked from my historic one.
Well, that's
It's such a badass car.
because that's the way I had it. But honestly, my other one isn't technically modified, so it probably makes more sense that I did it this way anyway. So yeah, I like this car. It turns out that it's green, and actually all three that I chose are green by coincidence. But it's pretty cool. It looks like you could beat the crap out of it and not worry about it. And it's old school, like really old, which is cool. And probably slow as hell, but revs a lot. So that, yeah, it's a race car. I'll drive it on the street.
What engine's in it?
I don't know.
1600.
It's like a 1600 something. It's not a lot of displacement. There was a picture of the motor, but I don't know where it went. Yeah, 1600 cc's, 4-cylinder.
No air conditioning.
Yeah, I saw that too. I'm like, what?
No ABS. No.
Yeah, it turns out in 1976, those were not common.
Your race car doesn't have cruise control?
Doesn't even have a sunroof or a folding roof. What do you think about that, Adam? No folding roof.
You can't even put it on the floor and clean up the oil spill.
Doesn't have central locking. Probably doesn't have locking at all, if I had to guess.
Porsche would call that color signal green, and that's like a 30 horsepower bump.
I like green, so if it goes faster in green, then I'll take it. Yeah, I swear there was a picture of the motor.
Click the picture and go through.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
I like the wheels.
I mean, it's pretty clean for being a race car.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if it's been too banged up over the years, and I don't know how long it was raced or how long ago, but
Old man Steve didn't race this one.
no, this one has never been through the Arby's drive-through. That's for sure. There it is.
Oh, it's got side drafts on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, a little Weber's action. Okay.
you remember when I said earlier, know your crowd? Emmett knows his crowd.
I know a couple crowds.
That looks like it's been on fire.
It's a race car. But here's this thing right here for fire.
Right.
It's got a fire system in it.
Look at that wooden shift knob.
It's
It's got
got
a
a,
samurai sword.
But I mean,
Yeah,
look at
right.
the price. It's
Hey,
just under
beautiful.
14,000 pounds. That's pretty freaking awesome. You
yeah.
have this shipped over for under 20 grand.
Yeah.
The the body shell looks really nice. It doesn't. This looks like one of the few 80s that didn't sit in a lawn for 30 years.
Yeah, it just went around a racetrack a bunch of times.
Just put bumpers on it and drive it.
That's probably what I would do.
not?
The rear fender looks darker than the rest of the car.
I think that's
it does.
fine.
That's just the British weather you're seeing.
It's
Blue
raining.
skies.
I think
All
it's
right,
fine.
so that is that.
Cool.
Nice job. That is, I mean, obviously I'm saying it's a nice job because I had chosen that car for my historic.
No, but it's a solid choice too.
That is, but it is a very solid choice. I mean, that's a great car. So I am going to pick my other one. Okay, so I'm going to preface this one by saying that yes, this was a unlimited modified, right?
Yes.
But hang on. You think I would probably know how to do this after doing this 10 times in a row, right? So,
Oh boy, we're not working on that build. Nope.
Nope.
so unlimited, because that's the funds you're going to need.
Yeah,
for
you're going to
a
need unlimited.
P5 all road.
That one's what, $1,100, right?
I think that's cheaper than my RS6, or it should be.
Yeah, right now it is.
But Stage 3 Plus, man, is a 6-speed manual C5 all road.
That removes one of the major problems.
$8,000.
Eh.
Title in hand. Come on, guys.
All of those have titles in hand.
Yeah, no one's loaning money on those.
No.
Listen, I chose basically the same thing without the problematic air suspension, so I get it. They're cool. Just you got to be prepared to work on them yourself.
No, that's why I have you guys.
For you, Bill.
That's why I have you guys.
Well, it turns out we're not prepared to work on it
As
either.
long as the hood doesn't fall on my head, we'll talk about it.
All right. So I kind of.
All right, so-
I think it's all body colored. I mean, it's. All right, fine. I'll stop.
Yeah, well, Josh hates those. That's one of the 150,000 things Josh hates.
All right, so show.
Yes, sir.
I had a second for this that I kind of wanted to pick, and Art told me not to.
Or told you not to.
Yeah.
All right.
Why are you
So-
listening to me?
Hey, thanks, Tom. Thanks for saying my car never loses.
Also, mine doesn't. That means that too.
Yeah.
One of them.
So my second pick, which was going to be my first pick, was because I like to race and I like to drive race cars on the street. And this car is not, it's like a show car, but also a race car. It's a GT3 R8.
Okay, so
Oh,
we're
yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, it's Art's fault that this isn't on there.
I'll take full responsibility. I don't like this.
oh my God.
I mean, look at that thing. It's full out GT3 specs with a license plate.
Man, you should have picked this one.
I
I
know.
mean,
but
I like your first one, but you should have picked this one.
Yeah, you could have gotten in this and driven it.
That's way more fitting for Unlimited.
Oh, Art, Nadine saying don't listen to you.
Is that a,
Oh, well,
I love that.
Someone's
lady.
wife is saying that? Get out of town.
But there's so much carbon fiber on it. It's got a full cage in it, and it's got Alcantara, like leather interior.
let's just remember that my pick had complete carbon fiber everywhere.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Are
Yeah.
you having a carbon off right now?
Maybe it's a carbon on.
Put your carbon
all the
on.
lights-
Take it off.
Josh, you
It's
got
got
to
more
focus
warning
on the
lights than
prize.
your RS6 does.
I mean, come on. I mean, a GT3 spec daily driver.
It's got wheels made out of plastic.
Needs more turbos.
Well, yes.
Josh, you should have picked this one.
Can I switch?
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
Save it for
No,
next
but you
time.
automatically
But,
lose.
I mean, that was my backup because Art made me do
I
something.
made you like I held a gun to you.
Did.
CR doing
This car's pretty gnarly.
I still like your first choice, brother.
I do like your first choice, but I would have voted for this one.
This thing's infinitely repeatable.
Is it?
Really?
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is
No,
either.
I
mean,
disagree with that statement.
it's a GT3.
I think this is like a one-off gnarly build that someone just went nuts with and just took a GT3 R8.
I really don't like those things in the front grille.
No, they do look terrible, but it's a functional GT3.
They look like air raid sirens.
That's what I was thinking.
They're those things that keep the deer off the road in front of your car.
Those are for really large deer. They don't work like that.
Moose.
See, this is a one-lap ready car for you, Josh.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing is you could jump in this thing, go to the store, have your dog in the other seat, and then do one lap.
You mean you could do all those things.
Although ain't riding in
Name
that.
things
Think
that
probably
you
makes
do
way too
frequently.
much noise for her.
I don't know. I was leaning towards this, but I make bad decisions because Art.
Don't blame Art.
Art tried to steer you in the right direction on this one.
Obviously, Obviously, you did consult Art with the RS6 in the first round. So
I mean,
Insulted no one on that one.
it's like
Josh, you gotta focus on the prize. That first one, when that's finished, that would have a crowd around it. And this thing, I know I'm in the minority here.
all right.
Well,
all
I
right.
see what you're saying, Art. I'm kind of with you.
I
The other
do.
one
I
would
kind
be
of
way
with you
cooler.
also. I mean, I'm not saying I was going to kick the first one out of bed, but damn, this one is. She's pretty nice.
This is pretty gnarly.
Yes.
The only thing I'm surprised at is it doesn't have the carbon rotors. It has
Those are junk on the track anyway.
well, they are, but I'm
Right,
just
well, there you
surprised that it doesn't have it. I figured it would.
Maybe
But I
someone
mean,
knew that.
it's a full track car that has a license plate and luxury interior, and it has air conditioning.
I think mine had air conditioning when you roll the windows down.
Well, you have
That's
marked
just
out.
air moving.
Yeah,
All right.
it definitely got air moving, not air.
All right.
Well, Josh, my wife says don't let anyone bully you.
We're not bullying him.
No, Art did.
I think Art was the one who was bullying him.
I threatened him with violence.
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna vote. Emmett won the first round. Can he win the second round? It's gonna be kind of close. Josh's puzzle piece. Oh, there's 2 votes. There's 2 votes. Uh-oh.
I'm really
Okay,
torn.
I'm not gonna even go over mine because mine's crap. But hey, anyway, Emmett's.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
I think I go to okay.
I like it, but I feel like I might vote for Adam.
I'm voting for Adam. How about this one?
Right
I
on.
think Adam takes
Yeah.
this one.
Adam wins.
Woo.
Nice
I'm
job.
cool.
I mean, this one was
Carbon
Going
fiber
for it.
thing.
this one was pretty damn cool, and I love it actually. But this one here, holy cow!
If we're
Yeah.
talking unlimited, yeah, I mean, go balls out with it.
That's kind of how I looked at it, man. Like I looked at the car Josh picked too. I actually have that up on another screen as well because it's got some cool stuff going on. But it's not, it's not a complete car. I guess you can't jump in it, and
Right.
if you're gonna pay unlimited for something. Why not buy something that already runs?
And so I think I forgot about the unlimited one because my third one is not unlimited either. So anyway,
I really liked Emmett's car though.
yeah.
That was a pretty solid pick. That thing's pretty cool. It's old school. It's fun.
Vintage race car. I think that's the winner right there. you know?
Yeah. If it was vintage race car, Emmett's got it.
I like it.
So that's a nice segue into our last category, which is historics. And we'll back up to you, Josh.
I thought it was pre-90.
Well,
historic.
pre-90, historic, same thing. Tradition. I just name it whatever.
Anything.
All right.
Anything pre-90.
I forgot what I picked. I had 2, but
Okay, pick the one that Art said to not go with.
Don't let him bully you.
all right.
Hey!
How many
I'm
people
born
would
here.
have picked this one?
Pre-90.
So I have this one, and I have a 3-wheeled craziness.
Freewheeled.
I'm gonna pick the DKW because I didn't know this body style existed at all. And it kind of is like Ferrari
Click the
GTO
button.
old school. So this is my pick for old school. If it works.
It's a rare 2 times.
The hell is that?
It's a Puma, DKW Puma, before
Wow.
Volkswagen took it over and had a Puma.
Ford
I've
Focus
never
was
seen that
called
before.
Puma, too.
I've never seen this before.
Art, have you ever seen something like this?
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
once. Yeah, I have.
Don't get cocky.
The the front end's like Ferrari 275 GTB, but arguably nicer, if I may be blasphemous. I like it.
Some of it's fiberglass body.
Yeah, I was going to say that trunk lid looks fiberglass.
The tail end is kind of a Shelby.
Coupe, Daytona Coupe.
It looks
the
like a
Daytona.
Pinto, the taillights do.
It
I hate to say it.
but I like
What'd
it.
you say?
This car is just,
It's like a mashup.
yeah, it's got so many lines on it. I love the headlight covers. I love the tail end. I love that the trunk is higher than the fenders.
Do you love that muffler?
Only a mother could love that muffler.
Yeah. And the fact that when I looked it up and I was talking with Art and showed him it, he was like, "How much is that? Maybe I should buy that." I'm like,
Oh,
"So
boy.
you're selling 924 and a Corvette to get it?" He's like, "Yeah, I think probably."
How about a W3 Beetle?
Sounds like you already sold that by accident.
Yeah. So this is my pick because it's extremely rare because I have no idea what it is.
This is pretty cool.
Uh,
Nice choice on this one.
I mean, everything about this one. I mean, even if you look at the lines of where the gas door is, it has something before it to kind of add to it.
Hey, Art. I think you forgot that your wife was watching.
Oh,
No, I've been watching.
I don't think she
yeah.
agrees with the purchase of this one.
And you know, she also said that our dog, our greyhound, likes Emmett's B5 as well. His choice from earlier on.
Is that whose vote that was? It was a proxy vote. I didn't know who
From
was.
my greyhound.
Called it in.
So, I mean, I would, if I had the means, I'd buy this car in a heartbeat.
What's it going for? 26?
26 euros.
Those are pounds.
Pounds, whatever they are. The squiggly line.
They all have squiggly lines.
Oh. So, I mean, to get it here, you're probably looking at,
That's like 40 something.
yeah, like 40 grand to get it here.
No, really? Go pan up, John. What's the price on it again?
26.5.
46,000 pounds.
Pounds.
Yeah.
And where is it? In Brazil or something? Where is it?
Yeah, Brazil.
It's in Brazil.
Bill uses the pound?
Well, Emmett, it's a British website.
Oh, okay.
But if Josh pans up, there'll be a conversion there. You can see.
What?
So it's worth it's for sale for $12. Is that what you're saying?
65 million pesos.
I'm going to figure out exactly. What is it? 26,000 pounds?
Yes.
Yeah.
26,500 pounds.
In Puerto Rico.
That's the last time I weighed myself.
British.
Quarantine's been
How much
rough.
do you weigh in British pounds?
Yes. You remember the freshman 15? Well, I have the COVID-19.
No, you don't say that. Don't say that
That
out
book has
loud.
never been used before.
Oh, come on, give me a break.
Okay, so it's 32.8 in US dollars.
Okay, so it's probably going to cost $4 grand to get it here.
So you got it here for 37, 38.
And so I'm going to drive it for a month, and then I'm going to sell it to you for 45.
That's what friends are for, just like the song says. I'm gonna call you Dion Warwick, Josh Warwick, Dion Paashaus.
Art, I don't think they get that one. I think they're too young for that particular one.
Yeah, I know.
All right. I
here's
hate
the
to
thing.
stop screen
But
sharing.
Art, can you tell me which movie that was from?
What's that?
Can you tell me which movie that was from?
No.
Wrong. Wasn't it from Night Shift?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I will say this: my experience having bought and sold a lot of cars like of this era and weird stuff that's older, I'm sure this price is highly negotiable.
So buy it, Art. Nadine, let him buy it.
What does the
Nadine?
dog say?
Your dog says you should buy this car.
Are there
The dog is
are there
apparently
any-
rolling on the ground laughing.
Are there any other of these out there in any condition comparable to this?
I've never seen one before.
I've never seen one of these either. I was like, too bad we have George on. He may know something about this. Who knows?
Yeah,
Or if he's watching, wherever you are in New York.
I've seen the newer Puma, but not this. This is, and that's why it was just like an unseen car in great shape. The lines are perfect. The headlights are great. The Ferrari wannabe grill and bumpers.
Aston Martin, too.
Yeah, that's true.
Different cars.
Yeah.
Nice job, Josh.
So
That
this
is-
is, if I had the means, I'd buy this car right now.
yeah,
this
this
is
is pretty cool.
Fantastic. So, okay, I'm out.
That is, I mean, that's pretty cool. All right, Mr. Strunk,
All right.
what do you have for us? I hope it's a Puma.
No, it's not.
Wait, hold on, Adam.
Yeah.
Nadine, Art's wife, said no with a lot of O's, and then says, does he want to get back into the house tonight?
Ah, that's why you're staying at Josh's.
Yeah, how much whiskey do you have, Josh?
I have enough.
Enough for 2 men in 1 night.
Some Brokeback Mountain type stuff happening over there. All right. So I took the pre-90s thing fairly literally and just found like a really cool car.
Boris is saying that I'm sorry, Boris said that car was built only for the Brazilian market.
And that's correct. A lot of that Brazilian VW thing thrived, I guess, because of Brazil's rules on percentages of what could be imported and what could not. So that's what gave rise to Puma and all these domestic market Brazilian things.
Okay, let me just say this. Adam wins.
That is
What
right
do
up
you
the-
have for us, Adam?
Yeah, I got this.
You got this.
Look at this.
It's a
Broke through a
it's
paint
race
truck.
car, but I think it's cool, and it has a 5-cylinder in it, so obviously I'm interested. And it's bright colors, and it has a sequential transmission, and I thought it was cool.
Engine shot.
There is I think there's a video of this one here somewhere. And
Oh, there is,
Good
yeah,
old AAN.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, I love S2s. If I could afford to bring one over, I would bring one over in a heartbeat.
You know,
Even
think
more,
all-
I would say controversial, even more than RS2.
I think I found this one right after I found the one that Josh had shared, and was like, oh,
It has
this
an
one's
exterior
together.
roof, you guys.
I don't know what that's a picture of, but yeah, I thought there were some videos, but I don't know where they are. Full-blown race car.
Look at that. So this is your next year's one lap.
Oh
It
my
could be
gosh.
right next to that R8, right?
I like this.
Yeah.
This is pretty rad.
It's a similar put-together version of what Josh was looking at.
Yeah, but I'm just puzzled. Yours
It's
is
a
not.
complete thing.
Yeah, Josh was a Lego unbuilt Lego model. Yours is already built, ready to go.
I think
Move
if
the
you
turbo restrictor, and you have much more than 600 horsepower.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Cool car. I don't really have much more to say. I think it speaks for itself.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does. Yeah, even Josh is like, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the coolest thing out there? You know, there's other models, whatever, but if I'm gonna, pick a pre-90s, this thing ticks all the right boxes for me.
Yeah. That thing's pretty gnarly.
You might be like right on the cusp of the 90s with that, by the way.
Yeah, they
originally.
didn't, I didn't really look. They didn't have like a year range, and I thought about it later. Like, is this even?
It might be a 90, like a 90 body.
It could be.
Or 89
My favorite part is look at this description.
roof.
Like, not what kind of car it is.
Just those. That's really the important stuff.
Just that. Yeah.
Without
Without
it,
it could be more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who needs to know what kind of car it is when you can just assume that it has 600 horsepower? Does it
Does it
matter?
have a roof on the exterior by any chance?
Isn't that where you normally keep your roofs?
I think so.
Looks like
Yeah.
it has one.
That thing's gnarly.
This picture I love. It's a
Yeah.
great picture.
That's a good one. Is that a Ciapi on it?
Kind of looks that way.
It might be. Yeah.
Badge looks like Fiat.
Yeah.
I can't zoom in.
So what was the price of this one here?
60,000 euros.
Wow.
I think that car,
70.
that's like a Renault Megane behind it.
Legangbing?
I'm zooming. I'm doing a zoom.
Yeah, we're all zooming, Adam. We
He's
get
got
it.
to try some.
We all
Zoom.
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 Yeah, I kind of agree with you. It may be a Renault just from looking at the emblem on the grill.
All you did was make the arrows bigger.
I know that didn't work. It zoomed on the wrong thing.
Can I make these arrows larger by chance?
Oh yeah, that's what I picked. Cool.
Nice
Very
job,
good.
Adam.
And that's
Like it.
solid.
I
That was
like
a very.
Sopranos execution paint job on it.
Oh, can I can show you my second one if you want to see it real quick. It was kind of on the same plane, but a little less flashy. More older racy car stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a little like kind of rally car setup.
Group-
I think
Group
everything
PD.
I picked has a 5-cylinder in it.
Oh, it's only a 10 valve though,
Yeah.
and it's NA. Nah.
That's what NA stands for.
All these things.
Nah.
You guys are horsepower sluts. This thing's cool.
Yeah. You,
Nah.
Nah.
No,
you got a problem with sluts? Art?
I mean, it's got some solid parts on it.
Got some
Yeah.
solid bushings.
Adam, I don't know, man. You're getting a lot of
Like
reaction to this car.
This one. This one's like a lot less molested than the other one. It's a little more vintage. I think maybe it fits the category better, but I like the other one.
Yep.
I like them both.
The other one's good.
Yep.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Emmett, do you think you could top that one?
I don't know, but
Well, it'll be interesting since you flip your cars into categories.
yeah, I flip-flopped a little here because either one could kind of fall into either category. This one's a lot more expensive, but they're both old enough to fit into either. And I thought this thing was pretty awesome. So it's 682,000 something dollars. Swiss francs, I don't know.
It looks like regular U.S. dollars.
It might be, yeah, which sounds about right.
Does it?
Although
this
right
is
now
also-
the franc to the dollar's like 1-to-1 anyway. So
Right, okay.
almost.
This is,
This is
I
like-
thought it was green. It's actually blue, but
It's Copenhagen blue.
yeah, right. So it's either way a pretty cool color. I think it was restored, but I'll scroll down and we can read the description after.
If this is original, this is getting my vote.
This is
I'm
original.
thinking the complete, all right, I'm thinking the complete opposite. I'm like, this is a cool car, but I don't want one stock.
No, this
Yeah,
is
but
not original.
I mean, it's a collector car for sure.
This is one of 10 or 11.
I think it has the details on the
Yeah,
numbers.
and
down
in
below.
Copenhagen blue.
I like the blue.
So it has
I
a pretty
wonder-
extensive amount of photos of everything.
I wonder how many mirror.
All the original paperwork and documentation, and I don't know what that stuff is. It's also a 5-cylinder, Adam. There you go.
There you go. That's what we're talking about.
But it's not NA.
No.
It is not NA.
And the wastegate's bigger than the turbo.
Comes with the spare wheel and the little toolkit.
That's been
adaptable
redone.
pen.
Car's been
Oh, look at the
redone.
bottom.
That's
Thank
what she
you, Brad.
said?
Here's the control arms Josh loves.
Yeah. They're right, you know?
Are those the
With,
stock?
that satchel.
Control arms.
Here's some factory documents. Says some things in German. More wheels.
They're the wrong wheels, though.
Are they?
Yeah, look at the spare.
Oh, this. Yeah, I don't know.
And also the front seats are probably wrong.
Well, let's see what it says down here.
21. Okay. One of 21.
Only 21. Yeah, in that color.
Is that really the kind of money these things are bringing in now?
Oh, this is the Sport Quattro. So this is the short wheelbase one. Like it's basically the rally, the Group B rally car for the street. It's the homologation version. So
yeah, these things are pulling this type of money.
I mean, I knew they were worth some serious coin. I didn't realize it was quite that much.
Yeah, probably like 10 years ago, these were like $50,000 cars.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the Sport Quattro short wheelbase ones were always top dollar. I feel like, I mean, more so than the regular wheelbase version streetcar ones. But,
Yeah, but the market on these in the last several years has just skyrocketed.
Gone through the roof.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been redone, but the wheels are wrong. The front
How do you
seat
know it's
actually-
been redone?
Yeah, it's totally redone.
Well, it
How
only
do
had
you-
31,000 miles on it.
Yeah, but the underneath, I don't know. That seems way too clean.
It doesn't have much other information, so I'm not sure.
Hey, how about that tank?
Can we buy that?
All
It's a
right.
tank with AC
It's
controls.
not a tank. It's a
Oh, okay.
it's an AC.
It looks like a tank.
Look, Josh, you're wrong about the wheels because this one has the Renaults.
Yeah, I think those are the same. I think those are the OEM wheels.
The street cars got the Renaults, these multi-spoke ones, and then the actual race cars got like their speed lines or whatever they were.
Yeah, they got the 5 spokes, which is what the spare is.
No,
yeah,
but
I don't know why it has that
these
spare,
came with
but
these
the
wheels.
rest of the wheels are correct, I think.
Yeah, the road cars came with these wheels, George.
15
Alright.
by
And I
8.
wouldn't be surprised if the spare was a totally different alloy to fit in the trunk.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know how they spec those, but
I just know that about 30,500 of the 31,000 miles were probably run with a mirror and a razor blade on the dashboard.
It's not a Lotus.
A 928.
Yeah.
It's not a Corvette.
It's not a white Corvette.
With red interior.
Moby Dick.
The interior is red, so you can find what you drop.
Yeah.
Get out of the carpet. All right,
Well
so
played.
that's that.
Well played. Nice job.
Solid pick.
Yeah.
All right, Joe.
All right, let's see what I got. I was actually thinking, I thought one of y'all would pick this one here. Let me share my screen.
Oh yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw
Okay.
that.
Yeah, a lot of people have seen this. This has been popping up lately.
Yeah.
I like the plate.
Yeah, she is Fox A.
Yeah, it's a nice
76 Audi Fox Wagon. I mean,
It's basically a dasher.
Yeah, remember, Joe, when I had the Dasher wagon? It was that car, but with different bumpers.
you had a Dasher wagon. What did you have?
79 with a full-length roof rack.
When did you have that?
H2O before I had the 2.5 Mark I Rabbit.
What's the
Really?
matter, Bill? You don't remember every of Josh's 649 vehicles? that he
Yeah,
had?
right.
It's
No,
only
but see,
been
I
138.
think I would have remembered that one. This one.
It was brown.
It was
this is-
brown, and it was.
Oh, it was brown. Yes. Okay. Now I do remember that one.
Oh, the
it was
brown
this
car.
but the Dasher, because we never got that Fox wagon really, and it had ATS cups on it, lowered by heating up the springs. I built the exhaust for it, and I found a original full-length roof rack for it.
But this is on Bring a Trailer, which means it's probably can go for a pretty penny. Right. Well, actually, I may not. It ends in 3 days. It's at $8,200.
That's gonna be a 20 grand car.
Yeah, I would buy it. I would love to drive something like this.
Is it a Quattro?
No,
No.
Go down a little bit.
no, it's just front-wheel drive.
Yeah, I believe you, but there was a picture of what looked like a rear differential.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh, you did? Okay, let's scroll.
It shouldn't be.
Oh, that's just the back of the trans.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a solid car though. That thing's clean.
It's very clean. Yes.
Comes with all that junk.
It's funny. It says Audi Fox $1,100 R6 commercial car. No.
You and Josh chose these together. They're packed.
But, I mean-
take that car in a heartbeat. That's a really
Yeah, I know, that's a really nice example.
So-
the only problem I have with it is that the bumpers are Euro Mark I Rabbit.
Yeah,
and
they're straight. They need to be curved.
right.
Yeah, they kind
The
of-
stock bumpers were rounded and they didn't have end caps on them.
Yeah,
the
that's a
It
little
looks
bit
good, but
weird.
the back doesn't. But I'd still that car is great. And the RFs on it, the BBS RFs, that's a pretty solid car.
Let's talk about that TTS. That TTS.
Here is this the bumper?
Yeah,
Josh?
they should have left those
Yeah.
bumpers on.
Yep.
Those make a lot.
Supposed to be rounded bumpers, not the he put the Rabbit Euro bumpers on
Yeah,
it.
but look, those bumpers are like 4 inches deep.
I was about to
Oh,
say
the
these are diving board bumpers here.
I'm just saying they're wrong. I mean that's right, but the Rabbit bumpers are wrong.
You're wrong.
So yeah, you're wrong. Hey, so Art, have you had one of these or?
No, but it's funny. When I was growing up in Pittsburgh, my parents had one.
Did they?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you
it
had
was
one.
dark blue. It was dark blue, but it wasn't a wagon.
The first time I saw it, one of my friends in high school had an Audi Fox, and I had no idea what the hell it was.
Yeah,
My
they're
parents loved it. It spent a lot of time in the shop. Now they weren't car people, but they bought it. They loved it, but I think they loved getting rid of it too.
I actually think this is going to be a pretty tough. This is going to be a pretty tough round to vote on.
There's a lot of different things in this category.
Yeah, I mean, totally. So let me share the screen, and before we start voting, let's just look over what we
Hey,
have.
come on, guys.
So we have a Puma, we have an S2 race car, we have a Copenhagen Blue Sport Quattro, and then we have the modified Fox Wagon. I think this is going to be a tough round.
I think it's. I mean, for me at least, it's between me and Emmett.
I see three that I love.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the same page as Adam.
I mean,
I really like this.
the Puma's cool, but like, meh, whatever.
I like things that can go fast.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
all of us do, but except for Art.
So
Hey, that Corvette was fast in 1986.
so
Yeah.
in terms of
I have a
rareness,
600-mile-an-hour toy.
in terms of rareness, I like this.
I'm sticking with my choice on this one. I've never seen one before. It's just crazy lines and rare and weird.
I'm gonna vote with you on this one, Josh, because it's just I've never seen it before and it's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I'm on this one.
But my heart goes to this one though.
I mean, I'd like to drive this one.
Yes.
I probably like to drive this one more than my pick, but I'm still going to stick with mine.
So is anybody voting for the race RS2? I'm sorry, the race S2. People are hemming and hawing there. I see it. Copenhagen Blue Sport Quattro.
That's it. That's the one, man.
That's 2. So that's 2 and 2. Oh, Art just came
Art,
in.
come on, man.
Came in. Okay.
I hung you out to dry.
Man, Art waited like 2 seconds before he voted.
But there's three that I like. I very much like three of them. So I went with this in the end. I'm an 80s guy.
Yeah. So I'll tell you, I know, you know, I've done a ton of these now. This one was on the very first one that we did, and it won. This one has shown up a couple of times. The last time by John Martin from NGP. He picked this one also, so y'all have good taste with that.
All right, good to know.
I think, yeah, I mean, I saw this, and I was doing I'm playing to the crowd, guys. But then y'all pull out the Puma, the S2, and the Sport Quattro. So
I mean, honestly, I would love to have all 4 of those.
Yeah.
They're all really good, crazy picks.
So by by rounds, Emmett won because he won 2 rounds.
Woo!
Yeah. So what we're going to do now?
Oh wait, hold on.
Hold the phone.
My backup historical, ancient, whatever you want to call it, was this, and Art told me not to use it.
Oh God!
You
See,
can't blame Art for your own life choices.
Some of them, yes. So this was my other one.
what am I looking at? I'm looking at a.
Hold on.
Oh, holy crap, dude! Are we invading Russia?
I kind of wanted to find an Iltis. If I do this again, that's what I'm
It's a
looking
motorcycle with tank treads.
Yes.
Yes.
Josh,
Look at that thing.
this is awesome. I chose this several weeks ago, and of course, it didn't win.
for. I'm not.
Man, look at that thing.
It looks
Josh,
like
I didn't tell you not to use that.
It was between the Puma and this, and you said Puma.
No, you said Puma. I said to use this.
this thing looks like it was put together by like 8 stolen bicycles.
No, Josh, though, but I'm glad you did pick the Puma because I've never seen something like that.
That's why I picked it. Was I've never seen anything like it. But also, could you imagine me rolling through Coopersburg with this thing?
That I would buy this in a heartbeat.
Josh
So-
tried to throw Art right under that thing. Out and do. Wait, do those words mean rabbit and turtle?
More like snail and turtle.
Back
Yeah.
to it.
Hey, this is where Ford got the idea for that seat in the back of a country squire.
Yeah. Hey, you want to kill your kids? Throw them in here.
What is that, an 8-valve?
No,
Yeah.
3.
So most of them, I think, this is just a technicality, but I get most of those had Opel motors in them. Just saying.
Well, and that disqualifies it. That Art was right. Why he
Well,
pulled
no,
right
because
through
I think didn't
It's got
DKW
an
make it?
Battle
This
axe.
is NSU.
NSU. So that brings it back in, right?
It does bring it back into the fold.
All right.
Now
But, yeah, Josh.
the wild thing with these is you could run it without the front wheel. You could take the front wheel off of it in muddy conditions.
Look
How
at
do you
that
steer
gear
then?
shifter.
How much was this, Josh? I can't remember how much it was.
I don't know. It's a lot. It was like 200 or 100.
No, really? I mean, I know it's an authentic.
Wheels.
Oh, holy cow!
Yeah, it's not that cool.
It's pretty damn cool, but yeah, there's. I mean, if it was $1,700, if it was $1,100,
You can buy so many RS6s.
you can buy so many RS6s for that.
RS6s have 4 wheels. I'm kind of into that.
Yeah, that has like 26 wheels.
Yeah, seriously, Adam, can you count? Look at them all.
I'm telling you, they stole 19 bicycles and put that thing together.
And 6 clocks.
There used to be a guy in Easton that actually imported these and restored them.
Really?
There's enough.
I don't know how many he brought in, but this in like full tanks and everything else. And if you go to the Reading, the World War II weekend at the Reading Airport, they always have one there running around.
Really? Yeah, I've always meant to go there, but I just
I
never
want to do that. That sounds cool.
Yeah, this is.
All right, so that was my second pick, which I didn't pick. So
No, but that's fine. I love that you chose the Puma.
the Puma is fantastic. Even though I lost, the Puma is fantastic.
Okay, so even though Emmett is pretty much the winner overall,
Yeah.
you can see one. Hang on, I just lost all my photos. We're going to pick the ultimate winner of our Find of the Day this week, episode 10. So this was our under 50. We have the B5 RS4 Goodwood Green right-hand drive. Anybody voting for this one? Well, let me just go through them. We have this baby here. Donkerboard. Carbon edition. I can't remember which one this was, but it's pretty badass.
EPO RS Carbon Edition.
Yep. Then we have the Copenhagen Blue Sport Quattro. So who is voting for the B5 RS4 Avant?
This is for the overall win.
This is for the overall. I mean, Emmett already won, but we're just going to choose the car that's the overall winner.
Okay.
So we have nobody voting for this one.
Well, no, I'm anything B5. I'm voting for.
Bart.
You are a glutton for punishment over there.
Right.
Then we go to the Donkervoort. Any votes for this one?
I'll stick with my pick.
I'm gonna go with Adam on this one because it's carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Right. So there's 3 of us. So this one wins. So Emmett wins by 2 rounds out of 3, and Adam wins overall car
All right.
on episode 10 of Find of the Day.
Right on.
Nice job, everybody. Once again, I want to, and we're done in like an hour and 15 minutes, and we even started early too. So
Yeah, wow, we're good.
I have to say that with me at the helm, we start on time. So I know George is probably watching and saying no. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I want to thank you guys for being such great sports and coming on. Josh, Adam, Emmett, y'all want to, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I can't even think.
Sounds good, Bill. All right.
I'm astounded that we're done and nothing screwed up with me in charge. But do y'all want to push the shop, or is there any event that y'all have coming up, or anything
Everything's canceled.
Nobody has any events
Fun's
coming up.
canceled.
You want to have this little commercial spot for the shop then? What are y'all working on today?
Today.
Some weird Corvette I worked on.
It's parts.
So once again, these are the guys from Nothing Leaves Stock, which is in Coopersburg, Pennsylvania. Hopefully, we're going to do a Quattro article on them in the near future, with all you guys all smiling faces and the nice, cool, clean shop that you guys have. If you need any work, just like anything from oil changes to big turbo swaps, give these guys a call. And thanks again, everybody.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us, Bill.
Have a great weekend.